All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to One American's Perspective. So today I'm going to address something that lies counter to the intention of this channel, which is the seeking of truth, and that is lying. So lying, the intentional dissemination of untruth for one reason or another, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk about today is the reason for it. You know, I've been kind of formulating this hypothesis for a little while, and that the whole intention of purposefully telling an untruth, so with the intent to deceive oneself or another, the intention always seems to boil down to me to be a sense of control that person is seeking to gain, and that by telling the truth, their suspicion is that whatever effects transcend from that will be negative or less than ideal for them. So a person goes about intentionally lying, which again, lying requiring intention, not just not knowing or being mistaken, is an attempt to gain an advantage of some sort. So if you're lying to your friend or to your spouse or to yourself, most often than not, you're afraid of the consequences of telling the truth. You might get in trouble. You might miss out on an opportunity. This person's perception of you might look or become more unfavorable. So the whole reason I think that we lie boils down to we're trying to become masters of our own universe, where the telling of the truth requires a faith of sorts, in that if I just tell reality as I see it, a lot of the results are out of my hands. You know, I've talked before about the lens with which to look through the moral decision making, starting with virtue ethics. A thing is right because it is right; it's inherent in its nature. A deontological argument, which is a thing is right because it's written down, it is a rule, it's a law. Or lastly, a thing is right from a consequentialist perspective, meaning does it achieve the desired ends? So if I think I have a better chance of achieving the desired ends by telling a lie, if you only look through a consequentialist mindset, you're more likely to lie because the ends justify the means. It is a way that we can secure the results that we want. Oftentimes, unfortunately, the unintended consequences oftentimes far outweigh in a negative light the benefits that, even if everything goes well with the lie and we get the intentioned outcome, oftentimes the negative outcomes seem to outweigh that. And that's if the lie achieves what we intended to, which oftentimes, if anybody has ever lied or watched major lies, minor lies even, turn into major lies over time, you see that oftentimes we're really bad, people in general are really bad at controlling the outcome of something, predicting the future, even determining what's in our best interest long run. So I would challenge you that when you're thinking about lying, because perhaps telling this truth will be scarier in the short term anyway, to know that more than likely there's more information at hand that you aren't accounting for, and that really we are poor at controlling a lot of things that are truly uncontrollable. So just something to think about. The amount of control that we have in our lives oftentimes is not as much as we'd like to think, although we do have some level of control, and it's important to divvy out what we do and do not have control over. So hope that's something that you guys can think about and maybe come up with your own counterpoint. Love to see some feedback in the comments if you have any. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya.